Hey guys, Mrs. Lashinsky here. I am going to have you guys look at my awesome plants here and my feathers instead of at me because you don't want to see me right now because I am sick. I have the flu. So I'm going to be out until next week. So you have to take this test today. I am going to go through it and explain to you what to do for it. And hopefully I'll be able to highlight any questions you might have about it. I'll say straight off, if you don't finish, write not finished on top, make sure your name's on it, and then we're going to get you finished next week when I come back. I'll just probably have to pull you during advisory until you get it done. Okay, this is an open note test, so please take out all of your notes that you have for it. You can use all of them. You will not be sharing notes. Please do not try to share with someone, and if someone asks you to share, tell them, no, I'm not allowed. No earbuds, please, and no cell phones. Okay. Also, no talking. I told your sub that if you guys talk during the test, she's going to pull the test, and then you're only going to be able to get partial credit, okay? All right. So I'm going to go through the test part by part so that you understand what to do. Part 1 is perspectives. You're just going to answer the multiple choice question, circle the one right answer. Easy enough. Part 2 is questioning. You're going to read the little quote there, and then you're going to ask 5 questions about it. Pretend that you don't know what the Boston Massacre is and you've never heard of it before when you ask your questions. Remember, think back to our little question wheel, our little context wheel, where I'll write the event in the middle, and then around the outside, you guys give me all the questions that we could ask about it to discover the information we need. Think back to that. Number 6 asks you to look at a leading question. What that means is one of those answers is trying to lead you towards an answer. The other ones are all open-ended questions that don't really lead you one way or the other. Okay. Part 3 is the timeline. There's 2 different timelines. You just have to put the events in order. You don't have to write dates or times on them. I do want you to write them fully out. Don't just put the letter, write the event. Okay, part 4. Part 4 is probably going to be the most challenging for you guys because it's asking you to make inferences, or another word for an inference would be like a prediction based on the information. So what you're going to do is you're going to read the quote, then you're going to look at my options that I've written down under there, and you're going to decide which one of these can be inferenced from the quote. There could be more than one right answer. In fact, there usually is going to be more than one right answer. Please circle all of the correct answers if you want full points. Remember, you can predict any crazy thing you want in the Boston Massacre, but the only way that we're going to give those predictions any credit is if there's evidence for them. I remember I had some students saying to me, well, could I say that aliens are responsible for the Boston Massacre? And I said, yeah, if you can find evidence for it. So just remember, if there's no evidence in that quote, then it's not a right answer. There has to be like something you could directly look at that quote and go, well, based on this, yeah, I think you could infer that. I think you could predict that. Okay. Finally, extra credit. Extra credit is optional. However, I suggest you do it because worst case scenario, you're wrong, nothing happens to you. If you're right, you get 2 extra points. So if you miss one of those inferences or if you mix up something on your timeline, this kind of makes up the points for you. I think that's about it for the test. Again, please write unfinished on it if you don't finish and make sure your name is on it. I will find you during advisory next week to make up whatever you missed. Also, our projects, the last day to turn those in is the 23rd. If you haven't turned it in yet, you need to get it in to me. I'm not giving you to the end of the marking period. You have until the 23rd. After that, it's going to be a 0. If you have had hardships at home where it's prevented you from getting your work done, please have your parents get a hold of me so that I can give you an extension because I don't want to see you fail the 3rd marking period or fail this project just because there was something going on that I don't know about. So I can be very compassionate when it comes to that. However, if you just got lazy, you just need to get it into me. All right. I think that's about it. I'm going to sign off for now, but I really enjoyed having you guys again. I love all of you. You're really good kids, and I can't wait to see you again. I think I see you guys again at the end of March, and we'll be able to do all of our project presentations, and we're going to hop into some civics and economics. All right. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye.